I wanted to tell you about a recent session that I did with a dog named Drake, but my boy, Owen, wanted to say hello. He's my beastie boy. He's like 18 pounds of love. He is a huge kitty. But Drake is a beautiful male dog. He's living. I don't know him or his mom except through these sessions, and we had such a lovely time. Now, when I do these sessions, I generally don't get things that are profound. The animals want to tell me things about their lives and about themselves and how they're living, and they're mostly very, very joyful. So I got some feedback from Drake's mom, Callie, and I thought I'd share that with you so that you can see how this goes. And I'm going to start updating these even more and sharing even more readings with you, because these sessions are a lot of fun for me, and I think they're a lot of fun for the animals too. So one of the things that I told his mom is that sometimes when I decide, okay, I'm going to do a session with this animal, I start to feel them right away. And you can tell them, wait, slow down a little bit. It's not time for the session. Save it for the session. But I could feel him getting super excited. It's just a connection already. And his mom said that doesn't surprise me. He's a very excited boy. He loves to be the center of attention. So when we did sit down, I got a lot of nice little things from him. He had great energy. He's just a really happy, content boy. And I love that. Now, one of the things that he showed me, and I do get actual visual images in my head. Sometimes it's words, sometimes it's images, sometimes it's just knowings, but I could see him running sideways through the grass. And his mom said, yes, he's got a yard to play in. There's some very tall grass where he loves to run, and he does a little sideways motion through it that's super cute. And I thought, oh, that's adorable. I love it. I love it. He told me that life is fun and he goes everywhere with his family. And she said, yes, ever since he was a puppy, he goes with the family everywhere. And he's literally known as the dog who goes everywhere. He told me that he's a very obedient boy and that he doesn't run off. And she said, yep, if I'm not going, he's not going. He listens very well. And your animals who are obedient take great pride in that. If their families have taught them things and they do them and they accomplish them, they're very proud of that. Now, I have talked to dogs who are like, yeah, I don't listen to anything. And it's not that they're not proud of that, because they kind of love their own free spirits. But this guy, he's an obedient one. Now, sometimes I get things that I don't understand or they don't have context, and I can't get more information out of the animal. On this list is bunnies. He was showing me a bunny or bunnies, and I wasn't able to get more information, but mom said, yeah, she feeds the outdoor bunnies and he sees them and he likes them. And apparently he doesn't bother them either, which is awesome. Now, cats. He told me that he thinks cats are rude. There aren't any cats in the home, but she said, yeah, we have a neighborhood cat. And to be honest, the cat's a little rude. How adorable is that? All right, what else did he tell me? He loves the routines at his busy home. He said his siblings, his fur siblings, sometimes take his toys. And she said yes, and he's never quite sure what to do about that. Sometimes they take his food, but she makes that okay if she notices it. While I can't diagnose anything, animals sometimes show me an ache or a pain, and he was showing me that he has some stiffness in his legs. Now, I don't know his age. He didn't impress me as an old dog, but a grown-up dog, a mature dog. He's not a puppy. And she said, yeah, she's starting to notice a little stiffness, like especially when he's trying to get up after being laying down for a while. And he said, look, that's not something to worry about now, but it is something for mom to know about so that she can watch it as he does start to age. He told me that one of his fur sisters had accidents in the house. He's very proud that he does not. And mom said, yeah, this fur sister had a UTI, so it totally tracks. Now, one of the things that I got from him was the old song by the Beatles, All You Need Is Love. And I couldn't get out of him why he was bringing that up, but I mentioned it to her anyway. She was not sure, but she's going to keep it in the back of her mind and see if anything should occur to her about the song. Sometimes things just come through without context, and I can't get the animals to elaborate, or at least in a way that I can perceive. And that can be, that's on me. My ability to perceive is something that I'm still working on, but I absolutely love being an animal communicator. It's wonderful. Drake is a beautiful boy, and I thank his family for letting me have some time with him. I've got more updates coming soon. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and instant karma.